Hi there, hope you're having a great day, and I'm just here to give you a quick demonstration on how quickly and easily you can improve the quality of your real estate photos using the Color Perfect real estate photo correction tools. We will be speeding up the processing parts of the images, the colors, and the AI processing because it's a very computationally intensive process and it can take a minute. Generally, for the purpose of editing multiple images, we suggest creating all the masks at once and processing the entire batch at once. But for the sake of demonstration purposes, we're just going to do it one at a time here. All right, so let's get started. So I've downloaded 5 random real estate photos from the MLS. We won't say exactly where we got them from, but they're just, random generic real estate photos from several different listings. So what we're going to do, how we do this is we draw swatches, we draw masks that just propagate themselves. So it starts with the white mask, and as you can see, I'm just clicking and dragging over all the areas of the walls that are white. So white or very close to gray, like you would with where you'd click with a normal white balance slider, and we will process. And there you go. So you can see that everything that we clicked and dragged over has been kind of pulled towards the direction of white. And then it kind of propagates itself across the screen. It cleans up the colors, and those makes the colors much, much more consistent across the screen. Okay, so now our next step is our AI processing. So we're just going to make a couple changes here. We'll, just for the fun of it, we will remove this calendar from the wall. And this one light here that's off, we will turn that one light on. Okay, so calendar has been removed from the wall, and you can see that both the lights are on. But you can see that there's a little bit of a discoloration where the AI generated. It took some liberties and decided that the wall should be a little more yellow, and we don't want that. So we'll just use a mask tool, or our erase and brush tool, to just kind of clean up the edge around it, and there we go. We have 2 on lights now where they weren't before. All right, now our next one is especially easy. Looks like it's already pretty close to white, but you can see a little bit of yellowish around the steps and the stairs there. So, and there you go. So now everything up around the landing is anchored right to white, right? So nice, clean, crispy white color, no color cast in the image at all. All right, so let's get rid of these remotes here. So we will make an AI mask around these remotes, and we will just remove them. And now this time, what we're gonna do is we're gonna bake in those masks to the image, and then we're going to create another mask right over top of it. We're going to add something in. So let's maybe put a bowl of candy here. And there you go. A little bit of candy to, color, liven up the space with a little bit of color. Who doesn't like a bowl of candy? All right, so here's an example of a spot where we might have a couple different colors that are all very similar, but we'll mask the ceiling as our white, and that will be our anchor. And we'll create an unknown swatch for the color of the cabinets and another unknown swatch for the color of the walls. As we don't know what the color is, but we know it's a consistent color, and we'll process. And you can see it first made the ceiling white and then derived the color value of the rest of the room based on that. And you can see the color is completely consistent all the way across the room. And we will remove this piece of paper that somebody left sitting on top of the fridge. There you go. This is pretty easy. Okay. And yeah, you can see you can go back and forth, but select the generations. Now we'll do the same thing here. You can see there's a little bit of kind of a, a yellowish kind of color that's in the room. It probably has something to do with the incandescent light it's on the ceiling. But we'll do the same thing. We'll draw a white mask on a white swatch on our ceiling, and we'll just put an unknown color. And using this information, it will derive a presumed average color of both the wall and the ceiling. And you can see it cleans everything up, right? The colors become more distinct and pop out a little bit better, as opposed to where they just kind of have a yellow wash across them. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do a couple things here. We're going to remove the plant and the book from the coffee table here, and we are going to change the color. Or sorry, we're not going to remove them. We're gonna make them red, right? And so we'll process that. We'll remove the plant and make the book red, and the plant. So they're both or the lamp, and they're both red. But now what we're going to do is we'll just take those same prompts and we're going to change them up a little bit. We're going to make the book and the lamp both blue for this example. So we're going to do that, and you'll see they'll change to blue. Then we're going to do it one more time. And let us make them yellow. And this one will be green. Okay, so we'll process these generations, and now you can see what we can do is by clicking on the lamp, we can mix and match, and by clicking on the book, we can select the different generations we want, and combine them into the scene in any kind of creative way that you want, and it opens up a lot of possibilities to be able to layer your creation. So here's another one. This one's got a lot going on. Oh, there's a whole bunch of incandescent, some blue and greeny kind of colors over by the window, and then yeah, this is just a mess of color lighting colors. We'll process this, see how it goes. Yep, there we go. And we've anchored all this image to white, and you can see that it just makes everything so much clearer and better. And now, just to be a little bit silly, we're going to put a plate of cookies on this island here. But we're also going to do a global image change. So up until now, we've only done local AI image generations, but we're going to do a global image process. And what this does will apply an effect to the entire scene, not just a local area. So we put some cookies on the table, and we're going to put up Christmas decorations and make it evening time. All right, so this has been a little demonstration of how quickly and easy it actually is for somebody with no experience in photo editing to radically improve the color quality of their photos and to make highly precision and very realistic looking AI adjustments to their images as well.